The Jewish lobby will make you hate Jews. 2, Jewish individuals, the Jewish donors. Freud and the Jewish mystical tradition. Sigmund Freud and the Jewish mystical tradition. It's Jewish donors, Jewish donor, Jewish factory owner, Jewish Freemason organization known as B'nai B'rith. Now, the Jewish donors are very angry about it. Extremely angry. Donors, Jewish donors, the Jewish donor who sponsored the Hamptons weekend. Bullied anymore by the Jewish donors? Did a turning point, as well as Jewish donors, is top Jewish donors were pulling funding from Jewish authors. And the history of Jewish mysticism, a pretty powerful Jewish group. Rich Jew, a Freemasonic Jewish group, Jews, Russian Jews, American Jews, club of Jewish billionaires, Jewish donor, attach Jewish Americans to this made-up country, propagandized Jewish Americans. Like George was Jewish. George is Jewish. My Jewish designers dressed the Beatles. Russian Jews. He is Jewish. He was Jewish, Jewish parents. My professor was a Jewish woman. The Jewish Justin Baldoni and Steve Sarowitz, called Sigmund Freud and the Jewish mystical tradition, and Carol and Dave Smith, who's Jewish. Jewish Conspiracy are the original Jews. This is the original Jews, that original Jews of Sigmund Freud and the Jewish mystical tradition. A psychoanalyst, Jewish guy. Her husband is a Jewish Russian immigrant from a wealthy Jewish family down in Miami. Mark, tell them how Jewish you are, please. Like an Andrew Schultz kind of a Jewish person. With my Jewish friend, American Jews, her Jewish husband, marrying a Jewish professor. Married a Jewish professor. Had little doubt that he was Jewish. And Johnson's mother. The line of Jewish mothers can be traced back. Was the first Jewish president, LBJ. I'm Harvey Weinstein, who is Jewish, and this is another Jewish person. Jewish-funded attack against Christian bad Jew. A good Jew, untoken Jew, and Heath and Steve Sarowitz, another Jewish individual, a Jewish man from prison, Harvey Weinstein, was funded by Jews. Simon Lazarus, who is Jewish. We have Ohad Fedida, who is Jewish. We have Alex Goldenberg, who is Jewish. We have Sonia Yanofsky, who is Jewish. Sarah Finkelstein, who is Jewish. We have Jacob Zucker, who is Jewish. We have Dr. Joel Finkelstein, who is Jewish. We have Dr. Lee Jussum, is Jewish. Jewish professors have been Jewish people who are anti-Trump. This idea that there's Jewish supremacy. Jewish Harvard graduate, Sigmund Freud and the Jewish mystical tradition, professor of the authors, the Jewish authors. I send Jewish jokes to Mark. It's extremely Jewish family, that they are extremely Jewish. He is of Ashkenazi Jewish, because the Jews joke. American Jews, not American Jews, American Jews, both Jews. His father is 100% Jewish and his mother is black. Syrian Jews, Syrian Jew. She's Irish, Syrian Jewish, and Indian. Syrian Jews. She's trying to hide the Jewish aspect. Family members who are Jewish in Canada said we're Syrian Jews. This Syrian Jew, okay? She's a Jewish Hindu. Just be out here being Jewish. Like, she's like exceedingly Jewish. May be like Irish, Indian, Jewish combination going. Maybe they're Jewish, who knows? That lineage, the Jewish lineage, that she's Jewish, like Harris is Jewish, and she's lying, or Oscar Harris was Jewish. So what color was his skin? It's a Syrian Jew. Syrian Jew. So a Syrian Jew. A Syrian Jew. So where Kamala is Jewish, they are inserting this, that they are intentionally blackwashing the Jewish part, that their family is Jewish. We look more into this Jewish angle of Kamala Harris that was Jewish, named Michael Harris. Well, she's married to a Jewish man, that her great-grandfather was potentially Jewish, and Kamala had Jewish ancestors of a lot of Chinese and Jewish communists. My director is Jewish. Jewish people have afros. She had Jewish relatives, that he was Jewish. Kamala Harris is German Jewish. And Kamala's paternal line is Jewish. The original Jews, real Jews, Christ, because his mother was Jewish, and his aunt's supremacy. Jewish wasn't fanaticism. That Jewish fanaticism exists from the Jewish media. Jewish authors, the Jewish Messiah. Jewish fanaticism. When Jewish American pedophiles hide from American Jewish pedophiles, Jewish journalists and his Jewish supremacy with Jewish Americans. There is Jewish supremacy. Probably the most powerful Jewish businessman. I'm friends with Jewish people. Her husband is a Jewish Russian Jews. They say the first Jewish supreme. No, not a Jew by a Jewish man. It is Sigmund Freud and the Jewish mystical tradition. It's not a Jew, a Jewish doctor. Lotus Club was a remarkably Jewish club. And I've been around Jewish people my entire life. And he was Jewish, and he was Jewish. European Jews, a lot of Jewish people wear as a necklace. All my best friends were Jewish growing up. And to be Jewish, the original Jewish people, like actually Jewish people, he's not Jewish, he doesn't worship the Torah. Sigmund Freud and the Jewish mystical tradition. Okay. Jewish conspiracy. Jewish people in the porn industry, right? Jewish contributions, who owns OnlyFans. A lot of the porn sites are owned by Jewish people. Just a rundown of all of the Jewish names and advisors, many of them Jewish. She had a person that is Jewish. She's not clear on that. Jewish gangs were running Hollywood. We can't ever allege that a Jewish person was ever in a gang. You can't say Lucien Grange is Jewish. Jewish conspiracies with Jewish people, and we're not tribal. When Jewish people defend a pervert, don't defend bad Jewish people. Jewish gang, a Jewish gang, defending bad Jewish individuals. I'm just saying, have Jewish people ever done anything bad? What have Jewish people done bad in human history? This was a bad person who was Jewish. My Jewish friends, obviously a Jewish supremacist. Like, you could throw a Jewish joke, throw a black joke. I don't think Jewish Americans were the number one buyers. That Jewish supremacy, who happens to be Jewish, Harley Pasternak, to my Jewish friend. And I had a Jewish friend who had messaged me, a Jewish pervert, to Jewish supremacy, Jewish gang. Or a Jewish gang is a Jewish gang. The Jewish gangs, the Jewish gang, yeah. They're talking about Jewish gangs. Jewish gangs have always existed in America. This was a monologue about Jewish people. Jewish pervert. Jewish Americans are living really well with my Jewish friends. To my Jewish friends, are the original Jews. Funny, Jewish people used to be so funny.